All right, Shalom. I'd like to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the Spirit. Peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel, which is us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We make up the biblical 12 tribes to the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp. And I got a quick lesson. I was watching this news briefing dealing with the coronavirus and different things that they're supposed to be doing to ease the pressure that's on the people, you know. And all the words that this was Donald Trump was speaking, and then you had other people that was a part of this the healthcare industry, Cigna. I don't know if it was Cigna, but you had other members, politicians up there speaking. I can't remember exactly who, but Trump was speaking, and you had other people that was coming up there and speaking, right? And the sentiment that they was pushing was peace and safety, you know, that everything's going to be okay. And the truth of the matter is, according to biblical prophecy, America will go down in a horrific way, okay? The ultimate way that this place is going to be destroyed, according to the Bible, is through a third world war, which that war is called the War of Armageddon. We read about that in Revelation, the 16th chapter. Okay? Also in the book of Joel, the 3rd chapter, I believe, it talks about the Most High bringing all the nations down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? Which in the Hebrew, Jehoshaphat means, or how you say, the valley of Jehoshaphat, which means the valley of the Lord's decision, is Yahweh Shaphat. Right, so the Most High is going to bring all the nations into the valley of Yahweh. That's the name of the Heavenly Father. Shaphat is judgment. Okay? And that's over there in the Middle East. And that's where the Third World War is going to get kicked off. And out of that, America, 200 million missiles will be shot, or 200 million warheads will drop on America. And where do we come up with that number? We come up with 200 million missiles according to Revelation, the 9th chapter. Okay? You read in Revelation 9, it has parabolic talk dealing with Babylon the Great being destroyed. Okay? But before this place is destroyed, okay, and wiped off the map, so to speak, there's going to be a series of events that take place, which is really prophecy, that's going to hit this place, man. And not only hit America, but it's going to hit the entire world. You see? The only difference is America has not seen what other parts of the world have seen. Okay? America is used to the government coming to their aid and making everything okay. You know, for us Israelites, we pretty much had a shitty existence here in Babylon the Great. It's been nothing but hell and oppression, you know. Since the time we came over here, since the time the so-called white man got over to this side of the world, the Western Hemisphere, he's been doing nothing but bringing hell upon the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? So our existence has been fucked up over here, you know, because we've been in slavery to this very day, you know. But you know, here in the you know, the millennium times, you know, the late 90s, or really, the time where Jay can. I mean, we've been living in a time where you can get you a job, pay your bills. Yeah, you catch hell, but it wasn't like the hell we was catching in hardcore slavery. You see, even though we wasn't as psychologically messed up back. Back then, but physically, we was getting way more hell put on us back during hardcore slavery and even after slavery. The 1910, 20, 30, 40s, 50s, 60s, you know, hell was getting placed upon us. Then we've been living in a time where, you can work, get you a job, pay your bills, come home, watch your cable TV, go out to the clubs and do different shit like that. And ultimately, it's been we've been living in a country where the minds of the people, they're used to the American government coming to their aid, okay? And this time, this is my personal belief, dealing with this COVID-19, this place is gonna fail you. But getting back to this news briefing, okay? Trump is up there speaking these peaceable words, these what else did I say? Yeah, these basically speaking the peace talk. Everything's gonna be okay, right? Now, people are feeling some sort of comfort because of what you see on the screen right here. It says President Trump, Humana and Cigna are waiving copays and deductibles for coronavirus treatment. And they got people don't have to pay. I believe the IRS is not gonna come after people that owe the IRS. Okay. What else did I see? Oh, people that owe student loans, you don't have to pay your student loans. Okay. If you were laid off or whatever due to this coronavirus situation, you're able to file unemployment and get an extra, on top of whatever you're going to get from unemployment, you get an extra $600. Plus, everybody's waiting on their little $1,200 or plus $500 for the kid, right? And, that's a sense of comfort in a time like this for some people. But although, they, know those things are coming down the pike to receive those benefits, in the back of their mind, the people are worried. The people have a frightening look in their eyes, okay? And let's just say that through borrowing more money from the Federal Reserve, because that's all it is, they borrowing money out of thin air, okay? Or they printing money out of thin air, so to speak, all through this digital computer system. You see, the monetary system of America is nothing more than an illusion, okay? So this place is acquiring more and more debt. So in order for, let's just say this place bounce back, it seemed like this place bounced back or get back to normal, so to speak. To do so is going to drive this country into further debt, which will create inflation and can also lead to hyperinflation. You see? Because even when, let's just say the businesses get back to flowing and, things get back to so-called normal, there's going to be even more debt on this economic system of America. You see? Now, what about all the businesses that took major losses? Okay? Big losses, we know. They're going to have to set their prices higher to make some of that money back, you know? So, like I was saying, let's just say things do seem to get better out of nowhere. You know, there's something is gonna happen. You know, I can't call it, exactly what it is, but something is gonna happen to trigger some chaos. Okay? And this is just a hypothetical, you know what I'm saying? How it could play out, but we don't know, we waiting to see how this thing all unfold. All right, something major is gonna happen to trigger, and that's for sure. Something major is gonna happen to trigger all out chaos in these streets of America, man, to where they gonna have to come in full-fledged with martial law. Okay, they're gonna come in full-fledged with the RFID microchip. See, the scriptures tell us in what is that, 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, when they shall say peace and safety, and that's what they're screaming out right now, that everything is gonna get back to normal. We're gonna defeat this coronavirus and get back to normality of life. Okay, the scriptures say when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So we in that time of, we still in that time of shit is going on and it's looking bad out here, but they're saying peace and safety. So we looking for that all out total destruction to come. You see? The scriptures tell us in Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. Right, it talks about Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her, take balm for her, if so be she may be healed. So the people of America, starting with the politicians or whatever, okay, they're howling, trying to heal this place, coming with these different stimulus packages. For an example, this 2.2 trillion stimulus package that was just passed. Okay, that was a form of this place howling to be healed. Okay, and put a way to put that symbolic balm, which is healing ointment, on this country. You see? As a matter of fact, let me get that scripture, Jeremiah 51, and I read 8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. So ultimately, this place is not going to bounce back. This place ain't going to bounce back, man, and be normal again. And like I said, if it do, that's only going to be an illusion for a little while before something send this place into utter chaos. You see? It says, but she is not healed, forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. So there is no healing for this place. All right? The Americans then committed too much wickedness through the hands of the so-called white man, Esau. All right? And now he has his wicked vibration and covered this whole world, especially here in America, so everybody's in the wickedness. You see? This place is engulfed in debt, closer to probably 200 trillion in debt. When you get the actual numbers, when you factor in the what is it called? Unfunded liability. When you factor in the unfunded liability with the national debt, you're looking at closer to 200 trillion of debt that this place is in, So there's no way out of this, The Most High already laid it down in biblical prophecy that this place is going to go down. It ain't going to be no bouncing back and we live for another 20, 30 years or whatever, however many years into the future where this place is prospering. No, sir. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Even though Trump is up there speaking these words of peace and safety, all right, and we gonna get this country on the right, back on the right track, that's not gonna happen. And if it seems like it's happening, that's only gonna be for a short period of time before something causes this place to go into utter chaos. And the COVID-19 is the perfect thing. They can use this COVID-19, all right, this virus to cause something major to happen. There's countless things you could think of that they could use this situation with this virus to bring about chaos to the world, okay? And bring about these last prophecies, okay, that's going to usher in the kingdom. Because once we get through the time of destruction, this man's last run of destroying, then the king, that's the closer we get to the kingdom, So, Lord willing, this video was edifying and exhorting onto the spirit. Once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the Spirit. Peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.